my beauties, and welcome to Mordheim. I am your host, Mordheim Chris, and we will once again work on the good old Mordheim table. We are at the painting stage at the moment. So as you can see, I've been getting some painting done on the building. I'm considering doing maybe one more layer of the caulky white walls. I think they look pretty good, but they might do with another coat. So I think I will attempt that and see how it turns out. And apart from that, I need to do some rust on the windows, and there is a little bit of stonework around some of the other windows that we will need to pick out. Now we don't have no time to dilly-dally, we just have to get cracking. And I think I will start out by picking out some of the bricks that surround a couple of the windows. Okay. I will need to wait for the coffee to cool down. It's too hot. I'm using a small dry brush. This one is by Army Painter, I believe. It has like this nice rounded tip. It's quite good for dry brushing. I will remove the excess paint. Just a paper towel will do. Oh. Might still be a bit left on it, that's fine. I think there is some of the details, like the brick details, have been covered by the clay, because I add clay around to give it like the nice crackly effect. That's fine. Doesn't matter that much, even though I would like the details to still be showing, but I didn't pay attention to that when I added the clay. So I will make a note of that for future projects. It should hopefully turn out all right anyway. I will probably add a little bit of foliage, maybe add some climbing plants here and there. We might be able to cover some of the worst mistakes anyway. This window I'm going to make all stone. I'm gonna dry brush it gray as well. And the rest of the windows I will paint in a rust covered, like a rust color, like orange brown. Okay, so we got this stuff based. I will flip it over, see if I can get to, yeah, I can get to the insides quite easily. I hope you're all doing well, out there in the world, this is going to be a pretty chill stream. At least that's what I'm picturing. I don't want to stress out about any of these details. Just gonna relax and dry brush, have a good time. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave a comment in chat. It's not very busy at the moment, but I try to read every chat regardless of the traffic. But of course now at the quiet, when it's quiet in chat, you can get your one-on-one questions in. I will try to answer any and all building related questions. Hey, Kellen28. Good to see you. Good old Kellen. We will have to get some Warhammer online in soon. I haven't played all week, so I don't have any like the weekly event. I haven't done any of it, and I need some war crests, you know. I need some of those lovely crests. Oh, it didn't go too well. The last times I've been online, it's been kind of a bit of a stomping. Yeah, there was the last 5 times that I've been playing, we have been outnumbered by Destro quite badly as well. I'm going to add, a little bit of typhus corrosion to all of the windows and metal bits. To add a little bit on the inside here. I will do all the windows from the inside. What were you playing? Did you play your Lion or your Rune Priest, Kellen? The typhus corrosion, it's like this really dark brown, but it also has a lot of, not a lot, but it does have some, what do you call it, a little bit of texture that the rust paint will pick out. Sorry about the terrible angles, but this one is a long son of a bitch. So I'm going to paint all of the windows like rust colored, so it will kind of pop against the rest of the building, which is kind of drab in colors. Okay. I don't think I will add glass to this version, to this one. I haven't done it on any of the other buildings. It is something that I do want to fiddle around with in the future, though. I think it looks really good. And welcome, Leviathan Prime. Hope you enjoy the stream and the building process. Like this is a Mordheim, so it's more or less completely devastated. There is not a lot of glass left. Also, I don't really know how to do it, so I will need to teach myself how to do the glass stuff, make it look good. We are almost done with all of the windows and the metals. There we go. Do we? Yeah, we have no more windows, I think. Damn it. Yeah. Some remaining bits that would be really cool. I'm not sure if I have time. I need to finish this by September 20th, because we're going to use it for a tournament. So I'm kinda on the clock a little bit. And it's something I've been looking into. I've seen some people do it, like the Damned City on Instagram. He does a lot of cool window work. He puts in some bits of window here and there, and it does look spectacular. I don't disagree. Hello, Hobby Bandit. How are you doing today? This is my third day in a row streaming. Soon I will collapse and I will drown in a pool of hobby juice. It's going to be glorious. Oh, nice, Hobby. You have to promise me, Hobby, that if I die before I finish this tile, you will have to complete it for me. I had a dream a couple of nights ago that I died, and my biggest worry was, who will finish my Mordheim table? It is, of course, the most important thing. What kind of buildings are you making, Hobby? What are you making, sir? There was some like a mishap with some of the sand inside here, so I will just slap down a little bit of brown paint. All right, nice. Are you making them like destroyed, or are you making them just like normal buildings without the destruction? I think it would be really nice to make some non-destroyed stuff, because you can you don't have to make the insides and everything. You can just make like almost like the shell of the building. At least that's what I would do. Yes, no interior. That's what I was trying to get at. No interior. That's a blessing. Are you doing everything scratch built, or are you using some 3D printed stuff as well to help out? Okay, scratch, lovely. That's awesome. I hope you'll make some good money of it. How do you get in contact with people that want to pay you for that kind of stuff? Is it just people you already know, or do you have like a marketplace in Poland, something like that? Trading groups, okay, makes sense. You just posted your stuff and said, you want anything like this? Give me money. It's a great advertisement, your Mordheim board. It's a very good, nice showcase. Very nice showcase, in my opinion. Just some crappy pink stuff showing. I didn't get the correct angle when I primed it with the spray can. I'll just go in and fill it up. Just doing some freestyle buildings. Yeah, that makes more sense. You know, I could never build stuff for people for money because I spend too much time. I would need to make some more efficient techniques for myself. Maybe even try to get an airbrush. Okay, so you're making them, okay, so you're not making them on demand. You are just making them and then selling. Okay, I guess that makes more sense, because then you can just build, and instead of having like a customer that has expectations to how it's going to be, you can just make it, and if they like it, they can buy it. Yeah, that makes sense, Hobby. You're such a clever boy. Such a clever boy. There are some angles where I didn't get to completely cover everything with the spray can, so I'm going over with just a really dark thinned out wash. Yeah, people are people, that is true. And yeah. One day, Hobby, we will be in business. We will have a factory in Poland, where we create Mordheim terrain, all scratch built. We will have only rich and famous customers. So if Jeff Bezos is going to play Mordheim, he will seek us out, and we will sell exclusive terrain. God damn it. Need a smaller brush. Just jam it in there. I don't want there to be like a window showing the pink insides, you know? I want it to be all nice and gritty. Yes, wet dreams indeed. Oh. I don't think terrain building is the way to make the big bucks, to be honest. But it's really fun, you know, so you can do something really fun and maybe make a few bucks here and there, which isn't bad. Good evening, White Wolf. Good to see you again, buddy. Let's I think I will get my dry brush out and I will dry brush a couple of things that I previously did not get to cover. Also this, god damn it. Thank you. I think I might do another pass over with maybe some more highlights. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't want to spend too much time doing every single thing. I think it's looking rather good. I might just do a little, maybe some washes here and there to kind of spruce it up slightly. Yeah, what's your new project, White Wolf? It's Blood Angels, I gather. Oh. Oh, it's a kill team. Awesome. That is sweet. Found some spillage. Going to cover it with a little bit of dark brown, like so. You just bought a non-Warhammer mini. I'm not sure if I have ever done that. I have had like non-Warhammer minis, but they have, I bought them in like lots. They were kind of like a byproduct of my Warhammer buying, if that makes sense. Oh. Let me get a cup out, get some, I'm going to use some raw sienna. I'm a byproduct, that is absolutely true. I'm like the scum that's left after you have done the dishes. That is me, indeedio. Tikash, I'm happy that you are here. I was actually feeling good about myself, so I need someone to to get me back on back level. Yes, so Tikash with impeccable timing. He knows just when to announce his arrival. Now I want to drink beer because Tikash reminds me of drinking beer. It's that is not possible at the moment, which makes it a lot more enticing, you know. When you can't have it, you just start thinking about how cold it is and how it would feel going down your throat. And I do not have a drinking problem. If people were miniatures, you would be mold flash. That is one of the harshest things I've ever been told, and it's the perfect analogy. I should have thought of it myself, but you know, I'm not a poet like you are, Tikash. Let's see if we can get into some of the nooks and crannies. We need to get a little bit more woody wood. The wood is, some of it is kind of dark and dull. I want to, let's pick it out with a little bit of raw sienna. Human mold flash, that's a great insult in the miniature world. I think I will start using that. You're a human mold line, that's I like it. Let's see, we're starting to improve it ever so slightly. I will need a bit more, some paper towel. Oh. I have my trusty Mordheim bot here. He is spamming, but he is spamming not nonsense. I would say it's pretty sage advice. You should check out my YouTube channel. There's nothing much going on there at the moment, but soon there will be something there at least. And you can also watch all of my previous streams. They are deposited on my VOD page. Anything else that is think that should do it. The wood should be fine now. Let's see if we can do, yeah, I think we can do the rust as well. Let's do some of the rust. It's not important if you still have a little bit of brown left, because the brown and the rust is going to be kind of similar. Anyway, I'm going to use this, the Citadel Dry Riser Rust. It's a bit of a scan, but for some reason I got a lot of them on a clearance once, so I just grabbed a few pots, and it suits the purpose well enough, I would say. I'll try to tip the can. I'm going on the inside and just dry brushing it, so the texture from the previous typhus corrosion, it will pick up the dry brushing, and it will give it this, it's not perfect, but it's a decent rust effect. And I'm going to add more than would maybe be perfectly like realistic, but I kind of want it to, especially when it's inside and stuff, you kind of want it to pop, so the detail shows. I'm making it quite rusty and quite orangey. What are you linking, White Wolf? My hands are all occupied, and I don't have a physical assistant at the moment. It's coming up next year when I'm rich and famous. I will get some e-babe to assist me. I think that's the way to go. Right, I'm not sure if it shows. I think it does. You can kind of see a little bit of rust on the inside. Thank you, White Wolf. I do appreciate that. I do need some clips that are not, well, none of the clips are in my favor, I believe, but that's perfectly fine. And sometimes, you know, you might clean your underwear a couple of times and there's still a little brown left, but that's perfectly fine. It's a sign of well-loved underwear, I guess. That's a great quality to have. Manipulating, some might call it, but I would call it creative framing. Let's call it creative framing. You know, sounds. Let's give it a positive spin. Okay, I'm going to dry brush this son of a bitch. Okay, I need to be more generous with my riser rust. Yes, let's add a little bit more. Do you have time to play games, White Wolf? or is it mostly creating or just doing like the hobby aspect? I haven't played a game since last September, so I think I'm getting real close to a full year without a single game played, which is entirely my own fault. I could of course have made time to play a game or two. Okay, sounds good. It is fun to play, even though sometimes it's even more fun just to, kind of create the war bands or the kill teams in your head, kind of, and make like a backstory and all that kind of stuff. But I do really miss playing with my buddies. It's going to be a blast come September. Okay, so the windows are not going to be perfect, but who cares? They look nice and rusty-ish. Should be fine. Yeah, looks decent. Looks decent indeed. Yeah, maybe I should just dust off my gene stealers and try a new game of Kill Team. I haven't played that in many years. It might even have been before the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a really long time ago. That was a fun time, wasn't it? Being locked inside. It's strange because I don't spend a lot of time outside, but when you can't go outside and you can't do anything, it kind of really makes you want to go outside. At least it did for me. Luckily, I was able to finagle my way into so that I had to go to work physically, which I was super happy about. Oh yeah, having COVID hitting and you have a child coming, that sounds like a nightmare. That doesn't sound fun at all. Ah, so you have a COVID baby. Yeah, that must have been rough, at least in my head. The UK were pretty big on lockdowns as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah. That sounds a bit worrisome. Everything was in such a shambles as well. I wouldn't want to go to hospitals and stuff during that time. It's, oh yeah, okay, so you were allowed to be there for a while, but they sent you away when the C-section? That's I would have been extremely worried if I had to leave my wife when she had to do a surgery, especially when you have like it's the wife and your kid at the same time. That sounds rough, buddy. Oh, you weren't allowed until the C-section. Okay. Well, that's also kind of rough on, especially on the wife. She had to do a lot of it on her own, or by herself, I guess. It sounds like not the time you would want to be alone, you know. Kind of want the support of your significant other. Well, I hope everything worked out and that it didn't leave any lasting issues. Okay, so it ended up being a good day regardless. That's I'm happy to hear that, White Wolf. What happened, by the way? Was like was there like a particular incident, or was it just like the overall we call it situation? If you didn't already notice, I'm an expert interviewer. I really ask the best questions. In my defense, I'm also dry brushing windows. So that's something at least. So now I'm sure these windows are not supposed to be entirely metallic, if they are supposed to be metallic at all. But I really want them to be metallic because I want there to be a little bit of orange, some of the rust. So I will, yeah, I will do it like that. That's amazing. That sounds like something out of like a romantic comedy or something from the 90s or 2000s. Like the gushing fountain. Jesus, that's rough. Giving birth is not a very romantic experience. It's I'm very happy that I don't have to carry a child or give birth. It doesn't sound like a lot of fun. see. Yes. Okay, almost done. Final window or so. Let me see. When my daughter was born, me and my wife had an agreement. We had names, and if boy uses them. Yeah, that's my wife had an agreement. I would use his name, and if a girl, I would use her. They didn't believe you? Jesus. Well, I can kind of see that. That's a perfect. It's a very apt name for the child. Oh man. Having someone else's bodily fluids on you, that's not ideal. Your daughter's full name means Queen of the Forest. Well, that's lovely. My name means the Christian, and I'm not Christian at all. So it's such a burden. And I was born on Christmas Eve, and my name is Chris. So a lot of people, when I was growing up, they always called me Christ, like it was the funniest thing. Well, is it like some sort of old English white wolf? I know you guys have some like old Gaelic. Oh, so you have a lot of kids. You have twin sons and a daughter. At least that's how many I have counted so far. A very productive white wolf. Got your own baby factory. I just have a cat and a stepson. I'm very happy with it. And that's lovely, white wolf. Old English for of the forest, yeah. Oh, fuck. Just stabbed myself trying to put it into the cap for safekeeping. Well, maybe I should have looked where I put it. Who knows? All right, so the building is actually starting to be close to completion, I guess. At least the outsides are more or less done. Yeah, I think 3 kids should be enough. And we have twins from before. I see. It's sometimes I still wake up in the middle of the night screaming because I dreamed that I had kids with my first ex, which I was so young back then and really reckless. It's such a miracle that I didn't, or maybe I was just lucky that I didn't knock up my first girlfriend. That would have been terrible. I'm not saying that you have a bad relationship with your ex or anything. Of course, it's absolutely possible to have grown-up relations. But man, I dodged a bullet, to be honest. That was a terrible, terrible relationship. When I look back, it's kind of hard to believe that I got myself into it, but oh well. My first girlfriend does not want to know we are civil now. I rarely ever encounter her, so it's not a problem. But we are friendly. It's been a long time. It's 20 years or something since we broke up. So I don't think it's any hard feelings, to be honest. But just thinking about having a child with her, it's panic-inducing. And that's the thing. It's so easy to make a child. It's too easy. Like any idiot can do it. Yeah, the old relationships, they can be pretty brutal. It's not fun, especially when you have like kids and stuff involved. That's no fun. I'm going to make a mix to use for the dirt, which hopefully will be a decent one. Oh, I also need some white. I will try some white into the dark brown mix and see how it turns out. Oh, a big blob. It's so hard to control your paint plops, you know? I think they should be fine. Let's I'm not quite sure what color I want for the all of the sand and stuff. I was thinking about maybe something along these lines. I will try a lighter touch-up and see how that turns out. Let's see. Yeah, I think this should turn out all right. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm not always certain when I do this stuff. There's still a bit of, what do you call it? Some of the paint is still not dry because I had to do a coat. I will make sure that all of the dirt on the walls are fine. Yeah, this should do it. Looks decent. Looks kind of how I wanted it to look. I will go over with a lighter dry brush to kind of make it pop a little bit. Just check out, we got the good old Hobby Bandit messaging me with some work in progress. Looks good, buddy. I like it, like the idea. I like the idea. I'm happy to see you are improving, White Wolf. What are you painting? Are you still doing the confrontation dwarves, Kellen? It looked really good, by the way. You're a really good painter, miniature painter, Kellen. This is turning out quite nice. I like it so far. And this side is nothing. Let's do just a little bit on top. There's a bunch of crap here as well. All right, perfect. Oh, you're doing the big base of the robot. That is awesome, buddy. If you have links to your stuff, please share, Kellen. People deserve to see it. It's really nice, in my opinion. I'm going to dry brush some of the wood. Ah, god damn it. I will do that. I thought the greens on the robot and like the damage and all of that stuff was really, really awesome, Kellen. Really well done. Really, really well done. I don't know what kind of paints to use on 3D printed terrain. I think you can use pretty much everything, but you will need to kind of prime them correctly first. Like with all of the ruined stuff that you are making, if it is for you and not your friend, I think I would recommend getting like try to get like a thin coat of some sort of Mod Podge or something like that going. So it kind of has a little bit of texture, so it's not too smooth or too even, and also paint will stick easier to it. And get a decent rattle can for priming, and I think you should be golden. I don't think you need anything else. Just normal acrylics. Like I use Liquitex. Basic acrylics, they do the job, in my opinion. Let me just. I didn't dry brush the stones on this wall. I will dry brush, go over the stones. Lightly, and I will also go over the sand and the wood, all with the same Krispy Kreme, Creamy Crisp special. Yeah, acrylics. I would just recommend doing acrylics. That's what I'm used to working with. It's super easy because it's easy to blend or mix, and it's easy to clean. You don't need any like spirits or stuff like that, which I really enjoy. And you can mix it with PVA glue and stuff like that. It's super easy to work with. Yeah, I think some sort of coating on the resin or plastics or whatever they are printed in could be a good idea. That of course depends on what you are going for. Just doing some easy light dry brushing with the cream, the bright cream color. Sometimes I get a bit too much and I try to kind of just smudge it out with my finger. Sometimes it works and sometimes it does not work as well. it doesn't matter as much when it's like on bricks and stuff. It's stone, so it's kind of rough and uneven anyway. Yeah, I really like this. It's looking pretty neat. There we go, I got the walls done as well. Oh. Well, this is turning out to be quite a nice dry brushing session, at least in my opinion. I just got to recharge with some coffee. And I can't believe it's almost the weekend once again. This week has just flown past me. I don't mind. Do not mind. Oh, let's see. Getting closer and closer to the infamous tournament. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a very, very busy month. September is going to be quite a few appointments, stuff like that going on. That's all good. I can't wait for it to be less busy though. That is going to be so nice. When September is done, I can lower my shoulders, and just do a couple of easy cozy projects that are like one-offs. I think that is going to be really nice, just at least for a change. I have a wagon that I want to build as one of my first new projects. Oh. Why is it so fucking bright all of a sudden? I'm using too much. I think there is too much paint on the brush. I think that's the issue here. I think I will put maybe some grass or some vegetation inside of the house as well, to kind of have it growing up through the floorboards. I think that should be a nice little detail. I will switch my brush. I can't get into any of the nooks. No nooks here. Yeah, I'm super excited to see how your terrain project is going, Dikash, and of course your warband, which you will do first. All right, so let's see if we are good here. Try to get a little some perspective, see if everything looks decent from afar. I will go pick out a few of the bricks. There are some bricks that are too dark. So I'm going to dry brush them gray. This entire thing is a bit of a mess, but there is a brick here. There are some bricks here. I can't quite see what's bricks and what's just clutter. Doesn't really matter. If I don't know, then no one else will know, you know. Okay, I think that should do it just about. All right, so I think I'm pretty much done with. Oh, I forgot some bricks. Apart from the bricks, I'm pretty much done with most of the house. I'm going to put a painting up on the wall here. Maybe I should just do that right away. It will require some building as well. That should be fine. Just got to clean off my dry brushes. Don't want to ruin them. Let's see. There we go. I'll be right back. I will get my famous painting. Well, you can't really see it. It's a tiny one, but it's a one of the people who have been helping out with the studio. So I kind of photoshopped him into like a medieval hunting scene, and I will frame it and I will put it inside of the town hall. So it's going to be a thank you. Of sorts. All right, so we have the painting like so. I was thinking maybe put it on a just for a little bit of stability, perhaps. See, I will need to get a little bit of and I'm not sure what was trying to get some of these stamps to make a frame, but I couldn't really find anyone that would ship at a reasonable rate. Let's see. What should we do? Maybe a nice big thick frame, and I can do some embellishments on it, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Measure the. So the photo is almost 4 centimeters by 2.8. If I do 3.5 maybe. Times 2. Let's see, I will try 3.5 times 2.5. I will get my, let's see if I can use my command here. I could. Hooray, hooray. Now we have the green stuff world. It's like a cutting tool. I don't know how to pronounce it, so please don't ask. Now let's see, I want a 45-degree angle on this one. And there is one, oh, happy I didn't put my finger there. It is terribly sharp. Now, of course, 45-degree angles is not impossible to do anyway. But, oh. With this one, it's super nice and easy. Let me measure up a 3.5, let's see. Oh. This is going to be the wrong way. What if I do it? Let's see how I will. Oh, I don't. My brain. It's stopped computing. Who needs computing anyway? Let's see. Yeah. Let's just do a little bit of measuring. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with how it is covering a little bit of the painting, which is what I was going for. I will have to do another one. Let's see, I will. I will use this as a guide. Now we have the top and bottom ones, and I will do a 2.5 centimeters one to make this picture frame. Gonna mark it on both sides because I'm an idiot. So I don't know which side I will need to cut. Let's see. This will be, yes, this should be the right one. Oh, it's perfect. I very rarely make anything that is close to perfect, but this is a nice cut. I really enjoy this tool. I really do. The only thing, it's not super safe because there's no safety cap on the blade, and it is extremely sharp, so you should always make sure that you don't cut yourself. I already have. Now let's see if we can't assemble this thing. Yeah, should be fine, should be fine. Let's grab some hobby juice. Hobby juice in chat, please. Bloop. Like so. Now let's see. I will cut out, I will cut the plastic card, and I will glue the painting to it, and then I will glue the frame on top of the painting. That's the plan. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I'm going to use a little bit of white glue on the bottom, underneath the painting. Just dipping the painting in some water, some filthy paint water actually. Just damaging it ever so slightly. Maybe try to crumple it a little bit. We will leave this to dry, and then we will attach the frame later on. I don't think it's going to attach easily if we have when there is still wet glue and water on it. All right, so that's the painting done, going on the wall. I think pretty much everything else here is done. Yeah, I'm going to go grab a new piece, and I will be right back. All right, I am back, and we got our next piece to work on, which is the Garden of the White Wolf and the fountain piece. I won't be able to finish everything here because it's I will need some metal paints. I want to paint some bronze on the wolf and on the statue. So I will do that in the future. I will just have to remind myself to do so, to actually to bring the paints. I do have them at home. I just always forget to bring them to the studio. If there are anyone who have any questions regarding the building or stuff like that, or people who are new to the stream, feel free to say hello, ask any questions you like, etc. I kind of wanted to do something that wasn't a building, because I've been painting quite a few buildings. So I'm going to do just a little bit of, what do you call it? Not building, it's nature or outdoors. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I'm going to use my dirt mix, which is this burnt umber and some titanium white. I think it's maybe 2/3 burnt umber to 1/3 titanium white. So I'm going to apply that to all of the sand, or like the gravel, and also the dirt, or earth, I don't know. Who knows? It's one of those words that no one knows how to pronounce. It's impossible, some might say. That's I think a nice dry brushing should do the trick. Makes it look kind of like dirt or clay, like a mix. Don't really mind. I think it looks pretty good. There are going to be a lot of leaves and going to put some bushes. I think this piece will, it should look pretty decent when I'm done with it. It's not like a centerpiece or anything, but it's kind of the sum of all the parts that kind of matters. It's not if you have like each and every individual building or piece, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be, as long as it's good, that's fine. At least that is my way of thinking. Get some of this. Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, getting more and more colors all over the place. Starting to look alive. This is kind of when the magic starts to happen. It's when you get all of the pieces painted. They go from being boring, pink, ugly lumps to something a bit more pretty. Yeah, should be good. Now let's. We need to do both wood and also stone. I think I will do a little bit of stone first. There is still a bit of the dirt left on the brush, but that's no problem. It's a dirty mix anyway. Peeking out some of the stones. Yeah. I'll try to get a stream done this weekend as well, because there is still some stuff that needs to be built. I want to build a barricade, which is and maybe some market stalls. See, yeah. See, when you do like a second, it's the same color, but it just builds, and sometimes it hits, and there's a little bit more paint on the brush, and you will get some bright spots. I think that looks kind of natural. It looks good. I noticed that my bricks on this tile, they are a bit more yellowish than on the previous tiles. So I might do like a correction. But honestly, it's not that big of a problem. Because buildings, they do have different kind of colors of stone in real life as well, you know. It's not crazy inconsistent. I will see if I will maybe go back and do a little bit of correction on all that to kind of tie all of the tiles together. I'm not sure yet. See, it's already looking a lot better, in my opinion. Looking more lively. Instead of just being all brown, it's now brown and gray. Oh, that's... This archway is looking pretty damn cool, at least in my eyes. I like how it turned out. It's a super easy build, nothing fancy. I like how it builds with the double arch. Oh, forgot to get all of the paint off the brush. That was a bit too bright. Almost done with the rock, just the fountain and the arch left. This is a lot easier than the buildings, because the buildings are a bit more They have interior and they are so finicky. They are finicky shits. Really very quiet chat today. It's perfectly fine, of course. I'm used to yapping by myself anyway. Usually people won't shut up in the chat. It's eerily quiet. I presume it's because they are all in awe. They are busy picking up their jaws from the floor at this amazing display. And to think that you can watch it for free at twitch.tv/Mordheim. It's too good to be true. Let's see, I will. There's a fountain. Let's do the fountain as well. Oh. Want to do a second passing over the bricks. Kind of want to build up some of. I want some more gray color and a little bit of those like nice bright spots that build up. Well, that's okay. That's decent enough. Let's work on. Working on the fountain. Oh. I might need to get the smaller dry brush out to kind of get in some of the harder to reach places. Sounds like I'm swallowing my own mouth. Amazing for broadcasting. It's one of the key skills. No, I think they respect you too much, Takash. It's the alpha male. The Punisher, even though that's White Wolf's title. You can use it in his absence. there are like some roses or flowers or whatever kind of sculpted into the base of this fountain. So I'm not sure if I should just like leave it like stone so it looks sculpted, or if I should hide it with some bushes. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. But I know I'm pretty damn happy with how it is turning out. Just one more month and I will have to be finished with not just this tile but the entire board, which is insane to me. I can't believe I actually made it this far. It is it's been an experiment and an experience. Honestly didn't think I had it in me to actually complete a big project like this. Let's see, let's get the small dry brush out. And also, let's get something to drink. Now you can get some Slurpee ASMR. Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Now, where the hell did I put my small dry brush? I've confused myself yet again. It's one of these. Oh, there it is. I found it. Confusion avoided. Clay ASMR, of course it's Clay ASMR. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think I will have to be too careful on the inside. I will put a little bit of I will put resin inside. What do you mean? That looks neat, dry brush, but a tad bit for minis maybe. Please clarify. I am confused. I am confused, Tikash. Oh, this brush, well, the small one, when you haven't molested it like I have on this board, it is actually quite tight. So this one will work. This one will kind of work on some stuff. But yeah, using like a smaller brush might be, you might need a smaller one for some detail minis. That is true. That is true. But dry brushing terrain with a small brush, it drives me crazy. It takes forever. See, have to go through the gate and wiggle it around. This is very erotic. This is what you all come for. It's the erotic wriggling of Mordheim Chris. I think erotic wriggling should be a term more often used. Oh, you found a video on mini paints where they list the best brand per color. Yeah, that might be handy. That sounds useful. I like Citadel paints, a lot of the colors, but I dislike that they are not in dropper bottles, and I'm not spending all that time to put them from the paint pots to the dropper bottles. I will just buy AK or Vallejo or whatever paint I need. Pro Acrylics has some really nice ones, and yeah, AK Interactive, I'm very happy with those so far. But then GW have a lot of classics in the Citadel paint range as well. So mixing and matching, I think that's the key. All right, that's the stonework pretty much all done up. Well, if you learn how to mix paints yourself, you will need a lot less of them. But sometimes it's really easy to have like a pre-mixed color that you need, instead of spending a lot of time getting the mix right yourself, you know. Yeah, I think 15 paints, to me that sounds like not enough. I think it's very optimistic. At least in my experience, I always end up buying more and more and more paints. But I wish you all the best, of course. Give this a generous dry brushing of raw sienna. And this is raw sienna, raw sienna on the tree trunk. Yeah, I feel just being able to pop open the paint and apply it is very, very handy. But then again, if you do mix the paints, you might learn a thing or two about like colors and stuff, which might be handy. And you can also kind of make some hues and, well, yeah. I'm no expert. I'm kind of talking out of my ass, but I think that's 50% of this stream. Anyway, it shouldn't come as a big surprise. Oh, it's already 9. Time is flying. You're a simple man, base coat, dry brush, ink highlight. Well, that's it's not a terrible plan, to be honest. Just being able to complete minis, it feels good. So it's having a simpler plan, but being able to pull through and actually do it. It's better than being super ambitious and ending up quitting halfways, you know? That's what I say on this channel. It's perfection is the enemy of good. And what I'm doing here is not perfection, but it's good. At least in my opinion, it's good. And that's what I'm aiming for. It's going to be fun to follow you on your I don't want to say journey, but your Mordheim experience, Tikash. Buying your first terrain, making your first warband, etc., etc. I think it's turning out all right, this little dead tree dude. I'm going to go over with a little bit of brown on a smaller brush. Hello, Mitrik. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the stream. It's just a kind of chill stream today, doing some dry brushing, trying to complete the fourth and final tile, which is it's not at the at the very end, but we are getting close to the end at the moment. We are currently, this is the fourth tile. As you can see, this building is almost done painted, and this is the third tile. This is what we are working towards. So hopefully it should look a lot more pretty when I'm done. But at the moment, it's to get to that point, you kind of have to do this as well. Oh, thank you so much. Another one from Brazil. We had another one, another Brazilian 1 or 2 days ago. Super happy to have people from Brazil watching. What a great honor. I wish I remembered any of the Portuguese. Thank you so much for following Mobink1. Oh yeah, Successo, there you go. Thank you so much for joining again. Wow, thank you so much. That really warms my heart to hear. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yes, I remember one other place I went to. I went to Rio de Janeiro, and I went to a place called Ilha Grande. Obrigado. And you can also say obrigada. Is that to women? Is there like a difference? I do remember obrigado or obrigado. Now I sound like an American speaking Portuguese. When I was young, I loved capoeira. It was my favorite martial art, and I loved watching martial arts movies with capoeira in it. I had a lot of love for Brazil when I was growing up. And many of my favorite UFC fighters have been from Brazil. Jose Aldo and Edson Barbosa. I really like those guys. Of course, Anderson Silva, very good. Lots of good associations with Brazil, if I'm being honest. I don't remember the name of one of the big cities. I will have to Google it. It annoys me too much that I don't remember. I am not doing this for any of the viewers. I'm just doing this for myself. It's like an itch. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it was Salvador. I went to Salvador as well. Went to Rio de Janeiro, Fortaleza, And Salvador. I really enjoyed Salvador. A beautiful city. Very beautiful. And that's Mordheim's Brazilian hour. All Brazil talk. Now, I am. Yeah, I think I will use some of the creamy white. Chris's cream. Mordheim cream. I'm not sure what to call it. I have already exhausted the joke, but that's not going to stop me. Now I have to be careful because this is really, it's very, very bright. So it's kind of, it's easy to kind of, if you use too much, if there's too much on the brush, it might kind of look a bit weird. I will try to use it sparingly here and there. Let's see. Just pick out a little bit here and there on the bricks. I don't want to make the bricks too yellowish. I kind of have on some of the buildings. It's all right. It's not perfect, but I might have to go back and do some adjusting. I think there will be plants and all kinds of stuff growing up around the bricks here. If people have any questions or suggestions or feedback, critique, it is encouraged to leave a comment in chat. And I will do my best to answer or improve whatever is not good, whatever is lacking, I guess. See. Just getting a little bit of paint and then drying it on the paper towel. Oh. Looks good. Looks good. I like it so far. Yeah, I'm going to put, I'll try to make the fountain kind of pop a little bit. It's going to be a bit brighter than the surrounding bits. I like it. Let's see. I miss my moderator today, Jelly Moon. I feel unsafe without his presence. Luckily, I haven't had too many questions today. He is usually so quick to answer. Sometimes I can't even ask the question before he has the answer at the ready. Which I think is truly amazing. What a great guy that Jelly Moon is. I'm super lucky to have him just stumble by and check out the stream one day. See here, I think we're going to, I will be very careful with the dry brushing of the tree. It's It's not coming off the brush. I think the paint might be a little bit too dry. I will see. I will add just a little bit of, adding some drops of water to the, just to the tip, so it's not super entirely dried up. Let's see if that will help a little bit. I'll have to be super, that's too much. All right, I will. This is going to make it look like almost a ghost tree. It's very, very bright. It really is. And I might do a wash over it. I'll have to see how I feel about it in the future. Oh. It's coming along, coming along. So, let's see. Sometimes the angles are really tough to get into, to find the right spot to have to go through the gate once again. All right, so it's that's all right. Oh, a bit too much maybe, but maybe not. So I have used the same paint to highlight the stones, the same paint to highlight the tree, and the same paint to highlight the dirt. But they all have different kind of base paints, so they kind of look and behave differently. All right, so we have that part, it's also done. Oh, god damn it. Let's see. So now what remains here is I have to do a little bit of, I will have to paint this in like a bronze, and this is also going to be bronze. And I will need to put some water in the fountain, but I haven't tried that yet, so I will maybe try that this weekend. I would like to finish this piece during the weekend. So now let's see. I have this piece here. This is going to go like so, and this one is going here. Yeah. Not too bad. Let's see, where is the last piece? Let's put it, could be here, and let's put the walls up. Walls and walls. Yeah, I think it's, I like it so far. I think it's going to look amazing when it's all done. I really do. Now let's see, I still have about 30 minutes left. So maybe instead of doing more painting, I'm not going to say sick, but I have been painting a lot. So let's try maybe mix it up. And maybe make a barricade. Hey, Pointless! Good to see you again. I've missed you, buddy. I have. I've mentioned you several times because you were one of the OGs, Pointless. So I was wondering where you went. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm not sure if you. Oh, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, Pointless. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if you were around when I started making this one, but I finished the third tile, and I think it's a good one. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Got my my boat all done and all the different buildings. And now we are working on the fourth and final tile. I'm so happy to see you again, Pointless. It reminds me of a simpler time with almost no one in chat. I still remember your roast chicken, your legendary roast chicken. I think it's even further than 50% because pretty much all the buildings are done and almost all of the buildings have been painted. It's just this big one left to paint, and all of the buildings will have been painted. So I would say we are about 75% done with the fourth tile. At least that's what I'm hoping, because I have a deadline for September 20th, because that is when the tournament is being held. So I really want to have it done. Yeah, I'm trying. I think I got a new camera and some new stuff. I have lots of fancy smancy features now. Well, not lots, but I do have some. I even have a bot that will help me out. And do you remember Jellymoon, Pointless? He is still around. Yeah, sometimes you get the leg shows. Let me show you. Yeah, we got the leg emojis, you know, we got the leg emojis, got the glue emojis, got all the emojis. So it's been good. It's been good, Pointless. I think I am at almost 162 followers now. It's crazy. Back when we started out Pointless, we were just 10 or 20. So you are one of the OGs, and I do not forget that. I will make a pointless alibi tribute at some point. A roast chicken, of course. I will make a roast like a chicken seller place, because that is your entire. That's your entire personality. Pointless. It's roast chicken. Yeah, we got Tikash. He's a very sassy guy. He gives me a lot of crap, but I love him, so that's fine. I'm happy to hear that, Pointless. Now, are we ready to start building a barricade? I hope we are. Let's see. So it's the ASMR. It's actually it is clay ASMR. Everything is clay related these days. And there have also been a lot of glue puns. So if you like glue puns, you have been missing out. Okay, let's. Oh, before I do that, before I make the barricade, I will finish off the painting. I'm going to frame this painting here. Let's see. I think I will use some super glue to do that. This really gave me a boost, Pointless. Holy hell. I thought you were gone for all eternity. But here you are, alive and kicking. So let's see. Going to super glue this frame. Oh. It's going to be fun. I can send the guy in the picture. I will send him a photo of him finally being on the table. I will need to do some washes and stuff. Oh, you've been watching on YouTube? Okay, thank you so much for that. That's appreciated. I don't really invest too much time into the YouTube at the moment, which is a bit of a detriment, I should say. But I haven't, the spare time I have, I kind of want to, I've been spending it with the family or just simply relaxing instead of creating, I guess. Hey, that guy Cross. Thank you so much for lurking and also saying hi. I really appreciate it. It is always appreciated. All right, so now I have the frame. It's not a very exciting frame, but it will have to do. And I want to kind of strengthen it, so I will. What the hell? The glue has already had almost dried up, but I will just slather on a lot of hobby juice on the back side of the painting to kind of stiffen up the frame. I know this is a bit too much for you, Takash, talking about stiffening and hobby juice back to back, but you will, I think you can handle it. What would Jesus glue? Yes, that's a great question. Yes, Jesus and Glucifer. That's a good one. Yes, there is. It's been a really. It's very X-rated these days. Not only legs, but also some hobby juice. I also have a glue cam, but it's I don't use it very often. I have only used the glue cam once, and now I'm waiting for donations. And I won't use the glue cam until I have made $100 in donations. I might also find some, like there are some channel points. So if people gather up enough channel points, they can also unlock the glue cam. It's the glue cam is absolutely horrific. It's the stuff of nightmares, to be honest. Now I need to do some super precise measuring. So let's just jiggle. And I will, I think I already measured up. What the hell did I do to that? I did some measuring, but then I threw it away, probably. No. When I say measuring, I mean this piece of cardboard. Let's see. I will just cut some cardboard and then I will check and measure again. Yeah, just wait, Pointless. You will hopefully live to see it. It's going to be amazing. Let's see. We've got some leg action. And let's see if this is going to be close enough. Close enough. So I kind of want the barricade to kind of shut off this area and kind of make it a bit more interesting, and also so you can jump or walk across from this building to this one. So I think that makes a little bit of sense. Let me see, I will also clamp this thing back on. Maybe not. Just put it like that. Let's see. So now we have this as like more or less the template for where we want it to, like the kind of thickness and the length. And the girth, we got it all here. I'm not sure if I want to do it on use MDF or if I should use plastic card. I think MDF is safer. So my apologies for any terrible audio. I just need to kind of move around a little bit and show my legs, of course. I'm a bit of a... I used to be very careful and strict, but I've become a bit of a leg slut these days. All right, now we got this thing just roughly measured up, and it's time to bring out the beast. I always feel like a badass when I wield this monstrosity. It's made in Japan, which makes it a lot better. Just instantly. Instant quality. Now, my apologies for any terrible sounds. I will follow my own advice and kind of pre-cut in advance. I know you can't post-cut in advance, but please bear with me and my English. It just makes it easier to kind of find the groove. Oh, this saw is amazing. It's the best saw. It makes MDF seem like a total joke. You will just saw right through it. There's a lot of dust though, and I will probably be coughing a lot. I'm sure it's not dangerous, hopefully. All right, so now we have our barricade, what do you call it, base? Barricade base. I won't be able to finish it today, but I think we will be able to kind of start the beginnings of it. So well, this one is almost like a finished barricade, which is very nice, but it's I think I will do something else. So I really like the idea of this cart being tipped over or like tipped to the side. So I think I will attempt something along those lines. Like this. Let me get something. So big thank you to Stromal. Okay, I was ready to. I was ready to do some sound checking. Let's see. Please let me know if my sound suddenly poofs. So, I kind of like it with like the, what do you call it, the wheels kind of broken and in half and into the dirt like so. And maybe have these entirely removed. Something along these lines. I think that could work. It's kind of a barricade, and my initial idea was to kind of have like an area in the middle that you can pass through. It's going to be a bit of a hassle, but you can still, it's not as high as the other places, you know. Kind of, can I? Yeah. Something like that, and let's see if we have I kind of want to have like one of some tables or some other random furniture kind of scattered into this pile, you know. And yeah, something along these lines. Oh. Of course, I do have a lot of, what the hell is this? Like maybe a bench or some, yeah, like a chest. Something along those lines, just have it built up and this cart tipped over. Maybe I will glue one of the wheels back on. They're just a bit messed up from the print. Should be able to fix those. Yeah, let me get it up here. Maybe this one goes like so. Yeah, I think that will work. I will have to iron out the details, and I think I will do that next stream. So it should hopefully be this weekend. But before I leave, I kind of is there any way for me to kind of And I just want to score like a groove with a pen. So let's see if I can make some sort of, what do you call it, like carving or embellishment, the wooden frame. Because it's balsa wood, so it's super soft. So just the pen alone will kind of make it gives it dents. Yeah, no, I'm not proficient enough at the carving, so I don't think I should do any stunts. But I will wagon portrait whiplash. Yeah, my apologies. I'm going a bit back and forth on it. I will, my apologies. I will just try to carve out to make it look a little bit more organic. And I'm considering making like the frame like gold flakes to make it look a bit more fancy. Well, it doesn't look too good now because there is no paint on the frame, and the picture is still a bit too nice. But I'm going to put it here on this wall. So it's going to be, hopefully it will be a fun little thing. Well, I think that is going to be the last thing that I do today, because I will need to get home to the good old wife, and I need to get some sleep because I have work tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining once again. I really appreciate it. It's you guys are the best. Especially a big thanks to Pointless Alibi for his return. He has been sorely missed. He is one of the OGs. But of course, I appreciate absolutely each and every one tuning in, lurking, chatting, criticizing, joking, etc. It makes the stream what it is. I think it's just as big a part of the stream as the building aspect of it. So thank you so much once again. Take care. I will see you in the future, hopefully this weekend. Bye bye. Oh, Stormal. Okay, I will just give Stormal a big shout out before I leave. Stormal is the guy that made the wagon and all of these lovely things that I will make some scatter terrain and barricades and stuff from. So giant thank you to Stormal. He's an amazing guy. So thank you and